Emily Hickman, and I'm here to review a simulation website, which I absolutely love and have used it with my teaching. It's called Phet Interactive Simulations, and I'm going to start by showing you gravity and orbits, which is one of my favorite simulations. So here we go. Okay, so once you open it, you have the choice between a model or to scale. I usually choose models just because they're easier to see. So double click on that. There's going to be a lot of things to look at right when you open it. So over here you have the choice of either just having the Earth and the Sun, Earth, Moon, and Sun. Look how cute it is. Just Earth and the Moon, or even Earth and a satellite. You can turn gravity on and off. You can show gravity's force. You can show the velocity of the things that are moving. And once things are moving, the path of where they have been. And you can do a grid if you want. I never do that, but you are totally welcome to. And over here, you can do fast forward or slow-mo, which I thought was kind of interesting. And then this part's the fun part. You can adjust the mass of both objects, or all three objects in this case. Well, actually just the two. So I'm going to start by taking all this off. I like showing the path. We're going to just do Earth and Moon for now. So go press play. Over here you see how many days have passed by the movement. And look, it's a perfect circle. So cool. You can see right here that both objects are pulling on one another. That's why we have our tides and everything. The moon is really important when it comes to our stuff in the ocean. So I'm going to make Earth a little more in mass. And you see how dangerously close it gets right here, and then goes out way further. So that's what would happen if our Earth was 1.5 times more massive than what it is now, and if our moon stayed the same. But what happens if we make it 2 times? Oh, yeah, everyone's dead now. The moon ran into us. So I'm gonna restart it. Let's do it with the sun and the moon now. I always like to show the path. Let's press play. So obviously it moves a lot slower around the sun than the moon does around the Earth. But what happens if the Earth's mass goes up? I'm not seeing much of a difference. What if we make it 2 times? Okay, you can see right here that it's slowly getting closer. Let's do a fast forward. Oh, it's getting farther away now. Interesting. And getting closer. So like, I'm just having fun. I'm playing. And this is exactly what we want our students to do when they're learning something new. We want them to play first. All right, what happens if we make it so small? I can't tell if it's going to run away or... Interesting. Yeah, I'm just having fun here now. All right, let's put it back to normal. What happens if we just turn gravity off? And there we go. Straight line. Keeps on going. It'll never come back unless we say return objects. And let's reset it. So this is just one of the many awesome simulations that Phet has to offer. Space is one of those things that we can't really explore in the classroom hands-on. So having a model and a simulation to work with it is exactly what we need to get students engaged. And this is fun. Like, I could do this all day. Let's do another one. So you can see the moon all cute over there. Let's show the path, everything. So I think this is really cute. Oh, it's in fast forward right now. It makes like a little flower, which is so interesting to think of. Like, all of the moons and planets right now have their own like geometric shape that they're making as they go around. Now what happens if we increase the sun's mass 1.5 times? Oh my goodness. Yep. Okay, the moon ran into the earth. So there's no more moon. So everyone on earth is dead. And plus we're probably like really warm right here. And then, I don't know. It's good because we can ask our students questions. Like, what do you think is happening? So I have the sun as high up in mass as we can. How many days does it take to go around now? It only takes like 90 days to go around. So it's good to ask questions, what if, and what do you think? Let's increase the Earth's mass too. So all right, what happens if we turn gravity off here? And there it goes. All right. I know this probably wasn't a very professional way of explaining it because I was just playing around with it, but that's what you're supposed to do with simulations. And with STEM especially, there's supposed to be a lot of exploring and play that goes on before they're expected to do anything with it. So, of course, this is perfect for STEM because it has to do with math because it has the velocity, it has different percentages of mass. You can measure how many days it takes. There's all kinds of stuff like that. There's the technology. This whole thing is the technology, the science behind it of gravity, mass, velocity, all kinds of stuff to do. And like one of the biggest things my students had a hard time understanding was that all objects have gravity that pull on each other. Like even your objects, like your pencil is pulling on the table, table's pulling back, all sorts of things. And then the other thing that my students were having a hard time understanding was that once gravity is turned off, an object in motion stays in motion, so it'll just continue going on forever. So that's one thing we can start to talk about with our students is the misconceptions, and then they can see it for themselves, and it might make it a little easier. So I definitely recommend Phet simulations to use in the classroom for STEM, for regular science, for other sorts of subjects as well. And I definitely hope that this helps. Thank you.